after spending about 2 weeks with the Valeton GP-50, I have one question. Can a $119 multi-FX pedal actually sound this good? Well, on paper, it has a lot going for it, right? It has a lot to offer. First of all, this is a battery power multi-FX, meaning that I'm not connected to the power supply, and as you can see, it's on. You can see the colorful screen right here, right? And second, it can load your Rrbrit Nam profiles on it. So you can load a bunch of Nam profiles on it and make this pedal sound even better, right? Because Nam profile sounds great. And third, it's got a USB Type-C input right here, and you can use this as an audio interface. So you don't even need an audio interface if you have this pedal. You can record directly to your DAW or your computer or your even on your phone. So that's great. And the feature that I genuinely like, and it stands out from other multi-FX, is this one right here. The MIDI in and MIDI through, meaning that this one has a 3.5mm jack in. So you can use your MIDI controller. For example, in this video, I'm going to be using this MIDI Captain by Paint Audio, and I'm going to connect this to the GP-50, and I'll be changing the presets from my MIDI Captain and turn the effects on and off from the MIDI Captain, right? So that's very powerful, and it's very flexible to offer that feature, right? We'll find out if this multi-FX pedal, $119, lives up to the specs and the hype in this video. But before we get started, I just want to quickly mention that Valeton did send this unit for me for review. And I would like to thank Valeton for sending this Valeton GP-50 for review. But everything you'll hear on this video is going to be my honest opinion. I'm gonna be testing a factory presets now. I'll just go through my favorite factory presets, and I'll put a timestamp. So if you guys want to jump through next section or find a favorite section, there will be a timestamp, okay? So without further ado, let's get into it. so let's take a look at the quick setup of my MIDI Captain and GP-50. We're just dealing with the program chains and control chains from this MIDI Captain to send the MIDI message to the Valeton GP-50, right? So this 4-foot switch, I set it up to change the presets, so it's really easy. If I press that, that's a grid pedal. Number 2 is my preset 11 on GP-50, which is flow. Number 3 is twin Trem. Number 4 is the 51 Riff. So if I want to turn or toggle between FX, like if I want to turn on and off, I could simply press this one. So modulation is off now, and modulation is on. Delay is off, delay is on, and reverb is off, reverb is on, right? So I'm using this 3-foot switch to toggle the FX on and off, you know, for me. I'm not using this foot switch. I wanted to use this for tap tempo, but I'm still figuring out how to use this for tap tempo. It's a little bit complicated, but I need to do some digging for that. Anyways, and then this 2-foot switch is simply gonna give me a different bank. So it says arrow up. If I go up, as you can see here, it took me to page 2, page 3, right? So on and so forth. And if I go down, back to page 2 and back to page 1, right? So now I'm going to quickly show you how to program this MIDI controller with the Valeton GP-50. As I already mentioned, I've set these 4 top foot switches to change my presets, and these 3 bottom foot switches are going to turn my effects on and off. Let's start with the program change. Press the first foot switch. As you can see, the preset is already set to 0. Then press the big black encoder right here. Since I'm on foot switch number 1, you can see the screen. It's set to channel 1 with PC0, which recalls preset 0 on the GP-50. To change the program change number, just scroll the encoder left or right, then press it to confirm. Since I want this to stay on preset 0, I'll leave it at 0. To save the settings, just press the same foot switch again. Now let's go to foot switch number 2. This one is set to preset 11 on the GP-50. Just change the value to 11 if needed, then press the same foot switch again to save. I've already programmed this one. So now let's check foot switch number 3. This one is set to preset 29, which is the twin Trem preset on the GP-50. And you can see the program change number is 29. Foot switch number 4 is programmed to exact same way. The bank up and down buttons work automatically, so you don't need to configure anything there. Now let's move on to the control change messages. We'll start with the foot switch right here. As you can see, it's already selected. Press it and you'll see the CC settings, which is control change. I'm using the foot switch to turn modulation on and off, the foot switch 1. You can see the modulation turning on and off on the GP-50. The CC number is 55, the value is 127, and the toggle mode is turned on. Toggle mode lets me press the switch once to turn the effect on and press it again to turn it off. Now let's go to the next foot switch for delay. Press it and you'll see the CC number is 56. The value is 127, and toggle mode is on as well. That lets me turn the delay on and off. Press the same foot switch to save. Finally, let's set up reverb, and you'll see the CC number is 57. The value is 127, and the toggle mode is on. One small thing I noticed when you're using toggle mode, sometimes you'll need to press the foot switch twice after switching presets. Right, so the first one is grid pedal right there. My distortion is engaged on it, delay and reverb is engaged on it as well. So let's see how it sounds. Let's turn the reverb off on this. And let's go to my second preset. It says flow. This one is really good also. It's got some flanger on it, you know. And I like to play like a Frisian dominant sound, you know, with this. On this reverb is on, delay and mod, everything is on this, right? I think it sounds good with everything on, like modulation, delay and reverb. If I turn it off, it's gonna sound not that good, I guess, depending on what you play. Let's turn it back on. My third preset is Twin Trem. I think I really like that preset as well, you know, it's called Twin Trem, preset number 29. So that sounds good too. Let's go to number 4 on my MIDI Captain, but on my pedal, GP-50, it's preset 22, which is Eddie Valen EV51 Riff. And I really like the tone of this as well. So let's listen to this. It's got that raw kind of sound, you know. It does not have any delay, reverb, or anything like that. Straight amp sound, and I think it sounds really great. So I really like that too. Let's go to page 2 on my MIDI Captain, and let's see. Number 1 is Jazz Chorus. I don't know if I'm supposed to play that on this preset, but anyways, I went with the flow, I guess, you know. I really like the Jazz Chorus. That sounds really good. And let's check out this one. It's Lord's Love. You know, when I got this pedal, I was listening to my headphone and jamming with it. And this is a preset that I was like shocked to hear because it sounded so good. I just couldn't stop playing it, you know. I was just playing it for like 10 minutes, just enjoying this preset because it just sounds so good. All right, let's play something on it. It's got a really buttery smooth lead tone, you know. I'm really digging the sound of this preset. Let's engage the delay on this and see how it sounds. Yep, it sounds great. I really like this. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to import NAM profiles using the Valeton Suite app. Let's open the app. You'll see a screen like this. Tap the menu on the top corner and you'll see a list of presets. Now scroll all the way down to 61 GP-50. These are basically empty slots where you can import your NAM profiles. If you tap on one of these slots, you'll see import snap tone file. I already imported the NAM profile here, but I'll show you how to import another one. Tap import snap tone file, then browse to the folder where you saved your NAM profiles. Mine is right here, 6 NAM profiles, right, as you can see. I have all my NAM profiles in the folder. I'm going to import the Diesel Rrbrit profile. Make sure you choose the full rig version, okay? Tap open. Now it's asking where you want to save the profile. I'm going to save it to this empty slot right here. Now it's importing, so it'll take a few seconds. Let's wait. All right, it's finished importing. One thing you'll notice is that nothing changes on this screen right away. That's completely normal. Now tap the preset list and find the profile you just imported. I think it's the Diesel VH profile right here. Yep, that's the one I just imported. Select it, then save it. You can also rename it if you want. I'll just call this one DZ1. Now it's saved. So if you go back to your 61 GP-50 presets, you'll find your imported NAM profile there. That's how you import NAM profiles in the Valeton GP-50. All right, so time to test the NAM profile now. I'm gonna test this one, Marshall N1. I think it's got a really nice sound. Let's give it a try. Yep, I think it sounds really good. The rhythm tone is really good on this, and I think you can also play lead with this NAM profile, you know. So this is not a pure NAM profile, because after you import it, it's gonna convert into its own GP, you know, files, I guess. But it does sound really good, though. Yep, I like that. Let's go to the second one, DZ NAM 1. Yeah, it's got a really nice, lovely tone to it too, you know. Let's try out probably M4All Nam. I don't know what is this. Probably another metal. It's very dynamic. I like that. Rrbrit Nam. Probably it's more like a Marshall, Fender kind of sound. Let's try on the neck pickup. All this sounds really amazing. JP Nam 1. That sounds good too. Alright, so that's it for the video, guys. Overall, I'm genuinely impressed with the Valeton GP-50. You know, the factory presets sound great, and I was really impressed with the NAM profiles as well. Even though they are converted NAM profiles rather than the native NAM files, they still sound great in my opinion. You know, it sounds excellent. The one thing I would love to see in the future update is support for NAM A2, because that's a new thing right now, right? So if Valeton adds that feature, I honestly think this pedal would be right at the top of the budget multi-effects market. If you're thinking about picking one up, I'll leave my affiliate link for the GP-50 in the description below. It doesn't cost you anything extra, and it really helps support the channel. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Cheers, and I'll see you in the next one.